Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video. And today we have Resurrection, which is an expansion for the board game Armata Straigoi, based on the adventures with the band Powerwolf, brought to you by Pegasus Spiel. In the back, we have a whole bunch of different languages, but the one we're going to deal with today, we're going to read from, is this one right here. Close to extinction, the Straigoi play their last card invoking a blasphemous sacrificial rite that will lead to the rebirth of Dois Diablos Tempter, the Cobra King. Can the Powerwolf prevent the rise of this lethal enemy? Resurrection, by expansion, adds a dynamic and fast-paced new gaming experience to Armata Straigoi that will keep you in suspense until the very end. Hoo-ha! This is not a standalone game. This is an expansion. A copy of the Armata Straigoi base game is required to play. You will see an unboxing of that one shortly. Again, this game was released in 2020. More information, go to www.pegasus.de. All right, so let's, again, some pictures in the back here of what's incorporated into the box. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness is on the inside. Again, this is an expansion, so you do need the core game to play this expansion. So let's pull the rulebook out first. So again, the board game is Resurrection. It's an expansion. An expansion, again, brought to you by these great people here. Sir Bob's 20th year, it says here. This is an expansion, not a standalone game. Requires Armata Straigoi. And that's what the core board game looks like. So as we continue to go through, it's going to have all of your different components listed right here. Then we're going to have everything. Now, it appears to me that a lot of this is in a foreign language, so you have to go through the rule book to find which one is the English version of the rules, because obviously I cannot read that language here. All right, so here we go. It says the Straigoi are nearing extinction. The master and his apprentice, locked up in the fortress of Tismana, are besieged by the Powerwolf and play their last card, hoping to complete an ancient sacrificial rite that leads to the rebirth of the Dois Diablos Tempter, the Cobra King. Complete the rite, the maidens imprisoned in the fortress tower must be turned into succubi. But the Cobra King's will and ferocity is uncontrollable even for the Straigoi, to the point that it may manifest itself ahead of time. Will the Powerwolf succeed in getting the maidens to safety and prevent the rise of the Cobra King? So, aim of the game. Maintains rules of the base game with some additions and variants to allow the Powerwolf to face a new threat. The Straigoi attempt to bring the Cobra King and Succubi into the world. To win, the Powerwolf must try to defeat the Straigoi, as in the base game, before the resurrection. Otherwise, the Straigoi's vital energy flows into the Cobra King, which, more powerful than ever, takes possession of the fortress and unleashes its fury. The Powerwolf also have the ungrateful task of saving as many maidens as possible and preventing their transformation into the succubi subservient to the Cobra King, or face all of them together in a fight to the death. This is far from an easy adventure, suitable only for the real Powerwolf. Note, the presence of the ritual does not alter the victory or defeat conditions from the base game. At the moment, there are enough blood points on the Infernal card for a Powerwolf defeat. Based on the number of players, the Straigoi or Cobra King and a Succubi will have one. Then again, give you an example of the game setup. The board, the players, all the numbers tell you exactly where everything goes, which is always helpful. Game round. Game round, phases 1 and 2, and all related Powerwolf and Straigoi fighting and movement rules remain the same as the base game, as well as how cards and tokens are used. Phase 3, possible additional Straigoi turn. Here's that one there. Secret passages and towers. The resurrection ritual, the ritual room, other new rooms that have been added through this expansion. Rescue a maiden. Resurrection of the Cobra King. New legendary action cards. Kiss of the Cobra King. New reward cards. Familiar cards. Straigoi victory. By convention, it is considered a Strigoi victory even if it is the Cobra King who wins. In either case, if the number of blood points indicated on the table below are on the Inferno card, according to the number of players in the game, whether due to Strigoi, Cobra King, or succubus attacks, the assault is hopelessly lost and the Strigoi triumph. Blood points on the Inferno card, number of players 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, and 5, 5. Powerful victory. Once all foes are defeated, the power succeed at their epic quest and free humanity from the tyranny of the Strigoi and the Cobra King forever, or at least until the next game. We've got a bunch of new icons. Got action tokens, a step for the Cobra King, poison wound. You got heal poison wounds. You got sanctification, exchange, ranged attack, destruction icon, call of the wild, and the reward icons. Extended variants, Armata Straigoi, the Endless Fortress, a legendary world. So realistically, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 pages to this instructions to this expansion. And again, you need a copy of the base game to play this board game. Of course, as it says right here, this is an expansion, not a standalone game. Regards Armata Straigoi to play. Of course, it's in German, British, English, Italian, French, and I think this is Spanish. Yes, that's Spanish. All right, so your rulebook covers all the different languages. Again, the artwork, very, very cool. Of course, that is the band Powerwolf there. Okay. So there's your rulebook, and we have some tokens to show you, and some the game board. There's some of your tokens. Different chambers that you have to go into. Oh, that went. There's some of the cobras right there. Got some spiders here. Let's see if it's back. There you go. So they're falling out pretty quickly. Nice thick cardboard once again, and they go back in just as easy as they punch out. Let's see if I can get it in there. Yep, that one went right in. Oh, they're all starting to fall out now on me. And that's okay because they go right back just as easy. There you go. And this one will go back right in easy. Hopefully I can match it up. There it goes. And boom, we're right back in business here again. All right. So we've got our rule book. We got our first board of tokens. There's some more tokens that are falling out. That's one of the new rooms. There's the back side. Really nicely crafted artwork. Looks really, really, really nice. Really captures the theme well, which is really, really cool. Excuse the background noise. My cats are going a little crazy today. They're running around playing in the other room, and they're knocking boxes over and all that stuff. So I apologize for that, because obviously the camera's picking it up as we're recording. No big deal. Love our little feline friends. Maybe one of them will they'll stop by to say hello, just like Rosie used to do for us. Again, pop back in just as easily as they pop out. And we got one more. We'll start with this one here. A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. Very nice, very cool artwork. Really, really cool. There we go again. And then we got some more tokens over here. Nice, and we'll flip that over. Very cool. Again, tokens. I'll put this over here, slide that over here, and we'll put this back in place. It pops right back into place. It's a beautiful thing. All right, what else we got? We got a cool little baggie. Armata Straigoi. Small bag. It's not too big, but it's going to serve its purpose obviously for the game, so that's cool. Put that in there. Got an extra baggie just for some of the tokens. We can throw it over there. Another baggie for the tokens. That's cool. We'll throw that over there. We've got some cards. We've got a couple of miniatures that come with the game. So let's get this open. Sometimes these things can be a little tricky depending on how they're put together. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these cards. As you know, I always open things off camera. This way, if I slip with the scissors or knife, I don't want anybody to see me cut myself for obvious reasons. Really nice artwork. I'm digging the artwork of the Cobra King. And different tokens. Very cool. So you got some of these cards. You got some of these cards. These cards, and then some of these cards. All right, the backs look like that. Really digging the artwork. The Heart Wolf, yeah, right, exactly. The artwork, really digging that. Really, really cool. Looks like these are the different Power Wolves, it looks like to me. Yep. Different characters. Okay, that's cool. Again, all this is explained to you in the rule book, the core rule book. Again, you need the base game to see the core rules. So, again, this is just an expansion. These are all the same. And that's really cool. Demons are a girl's best friend. What's this one say? Resurrection by erection. Wow, okay. All right, and this one says demons are a girl's best friend. And Kiss of the Cobra King. I don't know, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51. I don't know if those numbers mean anything, but again, that will be explained to you in the rule book. All right, so there you go. We got this. That's one set of cards. I'll put the cards that way so you see them. The next set of cards has pictures of this nature, which is obviously the members of the band. And the Power Wolf Clan, 4 of those cards. The Book of Nethema. So that's just, looks like some tomes. Maybe a special weapon, I'm not sure. Yeah, these are weapon cards. Those are different kinds of weapons. All right. Okay, very cool. 4 of those. And those cards look like this in the back. Then we have some more that look like this. Okay, they're all in that set as well. You've got +2 times 1. +1 of those. Again, the artwork is really, really awesome. I really dig the artwork in this game. Very, very well done. But again, if you are a fan of the band Powerwolf, which would be pretty much the only people who would probably purchase this game, but again, all the artwork on all their their albums that they release are really fantastic also. So I can understand why the artwork would be as cool as it is. But look at that. That's really, really cool. Really digging the artwork. Obviously, really captures the theme of the game. All right. Your power of characters coming to be the heroes. And on this side, you have this here. And you have the Cobra. It looks like the Cobra King. Let's take a look at that close up. That's really cool. And he's shredded pretty good. All right, so we got, let's flip that over again, and then we have the one other card that looked like this. Okay. She may be one of the succubuses, obviously. The succubi. That's a really cool card. And then you've got three. Okay, so this looks like it's got one of that on there. It's got two there, and it's got three. Maybe you're looking at it from the point that he starts off with none, and then gains one, gains two, gains three, and then maybe she jumps on the board at that point in time. Not sure how it works. Again, you have to read the instructions. It'll explain it. Yeah, it's got the tokens of that. You have to understand what all these tokens represent. If you got 9, 8, 8, 7, obviously those are either attacks or wounds. Wound marker up top there. So there, that's say this set of cards. I'll put this one card by itself. And the last thing that's in the box are our minis, which look like little statues. So let's take a look at this. These stuff are pretty cool. You've got your Cobra King. And that's a pretty cool miniature. Again, not the greatest of detail, but it is definitely a cool figure. Put some primer on that and you paint it up real quick. It should look really, really pretty awesome on the board. So that's him over here by this one. And you have the 3 succubi. Each figure is different, which is cool. So that's awesome. So let's take a look. There's one. Then there's 2. And then there's 3. Very cool. And of course, you've got your baggie for the miniatures as well. So everything you see here is everything that's included in this unboxing and concludes this unboxing of Resurrection by Expansion. Again, you can't use this game without this is an expansion, and you can't use it without purchasing the core box game, which is Armata Straigoi. And again, it's an adventure with the band Powerwolf and the creatures that are the characters that they have created through their albums and everything else of that nature. Brought to you by Pegasus Spiel. And that's about all we got here. So once again, we have Resurrection by Expansion. Thank you so much for joining us for this unboxing video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, you can always give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. You could also hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.